My name is Michael Riley.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, how are you? 4-year-old daughter who's really beautiful. I think for a lot of men, children grow on them. It's not like that instant love.
What's your daughter's name?
Anna. She's really attached to me.
Yeah.
She's really, I walk out the door and she'll say, "Dad, when are you coming back?" So I've got a degree in economics and political science from the University of Sydney. But I was doing my honours when I had what everyone else says is a breakdown. Well, to me, it's like being on parole from prison.
Okay.
And I think, in my personal opinion, the whole mental health system is criminalised. Basically, the police will come to my house or where I happen to be at the time,
Yes.
and they will basically say, "We're taking you to hospital." And my reply will always be, "I'm under arrest." And they will say, "No." And I say, "Well, why would I go with you?" And then they turn around and say, "Well, technically, you are under arrest." And then I ask the next question, "Well, what law have I broken?" And they say, "You have not broken any law." And I say, "Well, why am I under arrest?" And then their answer is, "Well, you're in breach of the New South Wales Mental Health Act. I'll take anything off you that basically to demean you. I'll throw you in the back of a paddy wagon." Even though you've already been scheduled under the Mental Health Act, you're assessed independently apparently, right? Then you're put in a locked ward where you're not allowed to leave without the authority of a psychiatrist.
Going before the mental health tribunal.
Yes, the Mental Health Review Tribunal. It is an inquisition. The burden of proof is for me to prove that I'm not crazy. And anyone who makes a submission to that court can allege anything they want about me, and it's up to me to disprove it, right? Not for them to prove it. Okay, and then once I'm held under the Mental Health Act and I've been before the court and everything, I'm held for a specific period of time until the psychiatrist deems that I'm ready to re-enter society. And then when I do, I'm on a court order, which basically says I must comply with certain things in the court order, or I can be arrested without warrant and taken back to hospital.
So basically, there's set listings of what you have to
comply with: medication, seeing psychiatrists, even things like they wanted me to report to my case manager if I ever wanted to leave the country. I don't hide from it, but I've never hurt anyone for it. I've never tried to harm myself. I have no criminal record.
You're a big bloke.
Yeah, I'm 6'3" and I'm nearly 100 kilos.
100 kilos, eh?
Yeah.
You're not a professional rugby league player or a boxer or anything like that?
No, I don't know any martial arts, never played rugby league. To me, mental illness is a social and a spiritual condition.
Okay.
A lot of people are very isolated before they become mentally ill. I've got a lot of friends now. I've got a lot going on in my life. I'm part of society again. I've reintegrated myself to society. I have, and I've been cured by God. But in psychiatry, this is the whole thing. The main thing that really annoys me about psychiatry is there is no cure. You can never be cured. You will always be labelled as someone who either is currently not crazy but has the potential to be crazy. So on one of my missions to hospital, my point is always, it's not illegal to not assist in an arrest. It's illegal to resist, but you are under no obligations to assist, as long as you do so peacefully, right? I always peacefully refuse to assist.
Okay.
The police officers weren't happy with that. They called a guy in who was in plain clothes, so I assume he was a detective. And basically he dragged me out of my house, smashed my head into a bookshelf on the way out, threw me out handcuffed into the front of the villas where I live. And mind you, they're doing this because I'm a danger to my reputation. Right now, no one where I live in villas knows that I have a mental illness until this day. And I was also arrested out in front of a coffee shop where I go every day for being a danger to my reputation in the middle of a shopping centre, where I'm well known amongst the shopkeepers and a lot of other people who go there. But I'm a danger to my reputation. So he dragged me out with a bleeding head, pushed my head again into the back of the paddy wagon, and then threw me in the back. They took me down to Westmead Hospital where I was seen to. I had staples in my head, I had some grazes on my leg, I had some bruises from where he grabbed me by the arm and was obviously squeezing quite hardly. I'm a big guy. For someone to drag me along the floor, you've got to use a lot of effort.
Yeah.
We need to fight. We need to get together in organisations like Justice Action. We need to get together in groups like Mad Pride. We need to get together in groups and we need to protest. I want to see protests in the city about Mad Pride like there were for gay activists. People will start to stand up and realise what they do to people like us. And that's my message. We have to fight. We have to get together and fight.
And there are people who are.
There are people who are fighting, yes. And Justice Action is a great example of that. And you need to get it. And you need to stay strong and you need to be prepared to fight for your rights because no one's going to give them to you.